What's up, everyone? It's Jordan. After my last build, I thought I would do something a little bit unique. I would build all of the vehicles from the Battlefield 5 video game. And so, I happened to be at my local hobby shop, and they had this universal, what do they call it? Universal carrier or Bren gun carrier. It's got a lot of different names, but this is featured in the Battlefield 5 video game. And I just thought, what the heck? I'll start with this. It's something a little bit unique. As far as Battlefield 5 goes, this is a very handy vehicle if you and your squad just want to kind of covert, zip around from objective to objective. Obviously, not a lot of protection. One shot from a tank, is going to kill you. You're exposed to other players who can headshot you, things like that. But still, not a tank, not as robust as a tank, but still effective in zipping around the map and capping objectives. And of course, Battlefield 5, is all about capping, PTFO, capping the objective. So anyway, this was a very straightforward build. Some small pieces here and there, but nothing too crazy. I'm in my little homemade studio, so I'll try to get some up close shots of the weathering. Didn't go too overboard with the streaking. I'm still learning, different techniques on how to best do that and just get the right effect with oil paints. A little bit of rust there on the fender. It's muted because I did it before the dull coat. So if I had done it after the dull coat, there would have been more texture to it and it would have been a little bit more vibrant. But again, just, trying different things. Some dust buildup, dirt, kind of like a dust/dirt wash I did on the front. Nothing too crazy. Didn't want to go overboard. Like I said, with the streaking, a little bit of dust in the. I always forget if that's the idler back there. I'm going to probably add more weathering overall to the tracks. I just wanted to make this video real quick because my schedule is just insane. But there's a good up close shot there. A little more streaking on the front there, a little kind of subtle, but like I said, didn't want to go overboard. More streaking. I really like the way it looks over the the decals, and I love the way what's that product called? Microset. I love the way those products work. Just the rivets popping through there. It just it looks so good. And then I'll flip this around so you can see the top. Again, just a little bit of rust buildup. Just trying different things. Some dust down there in the bottom. I probably should have done some chipping in there, but it is what it is. I think honestly my favorite part about this build, and I'll try to get a real up close shot, is this Bren gun. I'm new to modeling, so when I looked at this and I was kind of pleased with it, I was like, all right, that looks good. Just as far as the they recommend gunmetal, which looks really blue. But if you paint a base of gunmetal and then just do some dry brushing with like steel, silver, something like that, it just gives a really nice weathered look. Especially something like this, expose the elements, it would have been beat to hell. With the back, whoops, nothing too crazy about the back, just some more weathering. One thing that I did spend some time on, which I'm really disappointed is not more of a focal point, is the exhaust. I was really pleased with how that turned out as far as the rust texture, the rust color, and the rust texture. I took spent a lot of time doing that, and then flipped the model over, and I was like, oh, you're not even going to see that, but it was still a good practice. So yeah, overall, this was a fun build. There are a couple of figures that come with it. One mistake that I made, though, was the guy kneeling in the front. You have to put him in there before this front piece goes on. I've tried and tried and tried, and there's no way, because of the shape of his legs in the kneeling position, there's no way to get him inside there. So if you really, really wanted him in there, you'd have to like cut his feet off, or take this piece off and re-glue it. But I'm still learning how to paint miniatures, so I decided to leave them out of this video. Yeah, they just look like figures. There's nothing impressive about them. The real beauty of this project is right here. So anyways, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to be doing more Battlefield 5 inspired builds. The next one that I'm almost done with is the Chiha, which was added to the game with the old Pacific, War in the Pacific expansion pack. So that'll be done pretty soon. Got some bombers, like the Blenheim, that needs to be painted. I'll be doing a video on that soon. German Panzer tank that I haven't started building yet, but it should be pretty straightforward. I'll be doing that. So yeah, I think it'll be a fun series. I've logged hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours on Battlefield. It's a game that's near and dear to my heart, and so I thought it'd be interesting to kind of mix the two hobbies of the war-based first-person shooter and then the model building. So, oops, I just realized the tracks are off right there. But anyways, like I said, just wanted to give you guys kind of a sneak peek. It's basically done. If you'd like to know how I achieved any of the effects, just ask me in the comment section. I probably won't be doing very many videos on that kind of stuff just because there's so many good ones already on YouTube. But if you have a question, just ask and I'll try to help you out. And as always, I'm always looking for feedback and just general comments and critiques. So anyway, stay tuned for the next video, and I will see you guys there. Have fun.